Did the engineers create the predators? Now this video will be my thoughts and theory based on the facts presented and what little information we know of the universes and whether they are indeed connected or not. First and foremost, to answer this question, we have to explore the possibility of the universes being one, which currently all signs point to them not being, in film anyway. A lot of people will instantly point to Alien vs Predator as the evidence to the universes being connected. And as much as this is true, it is also true that a lot of the events of Prometheus and now Alien Covenant retcon what has been presented in past movies. More specifically, the age of the xenomorph as a species. What we now know from Alien Covenant, and more specifically the behind the scenes and interviews with the director Ridley Scott, is that David is the creator of the xenomorph. Or should we say the xenomorph as we know it. A lot of people will refute this, but the evidence is there to support both arguments, so neither is 100% correct on the matter. However, I'm playing devil's advocate here and taking what the director and ultimate decision maker behind the franchise recently has stated. Ridley Scott has said David created the xenomorph. So this puts us in the realm of Alien is not connected to the Predator universe. Then a lot of people will turn around and say, well, the Predator universe is then connected to the Alien universe, in a sideline to the main Alien canon. The evidence most people will use is the skull as seen in Predator 2. Yes, this is true, there is a very much clear as day xenomorph skull. However, this is widely known to simply be an Easter egg, a nod from directors to directors, confirmed. But that doesn't explain the AVP movies, no. But they can be explained by an attempt to create a shared universe that failed miserably due to fan and critical reaction, which Fox have since retconned and can now be considered an Elseworld tale instead of main canon. So just on that note, did the engineers create the Predators? No, they couldn't have, as the universes are not connected. But let's flip the coin and look at the other side of the evidence. If they were connected, could they have created the Predators? Potentially, but would they? No. We know they have a superb knowledge of seeding life, bioengineering, and as per Alien Covenant, nanotechnology of sorts. Ridley Scott called them gardeners of the universe, going from planet to planet and putting life upon it. However, aside from the results of the black pathogen, the only known life forms they have created is us, and even then, they wanted to kill us. It can be argued that the life forms on Paradise were engineers or their creations. If they were another of the engineers' creations, this just bolsters the evidence that the engineers can only create life forms with exceptionally similar DNA, which ends up with them sharing a lot of similarities in appearance. So from that perspective, we can deduce that the Predators couldn't have been created by the engineers. They share no similarities with them whatsoever. At a stretch, they are bipedal, but they are more reptilian than they are humanoid. The other evidence for their lack of creation is stated above. We were a creation by the engineers and they wanted to destroy us. The engineers, if they had created the Predators, would most definitely have wanted to seek them out and destroy them, in a heartbeat in fact. We didn't even have electricity and the engineers were already planning our destruction. The Yautja have interstellar travel and hunt and murder for fun. It is highly unlikely, given the evidence, that the engineers wouldn't have seen that as unworthy, an abomination to the life they were given, and thus would have killed them. Now I did say at the start of this that the universes aren't connected in film canon. We do know that the engineers and Predators have crossed paths, however, in the Prometheus Fire and Stone comics, so in expanded media they are without a doubt a connected universe, though this is likely its own separate thing. And as stated above, all of the evidence can be crossed over for that universe as well, so it's incredibly unlikely the Predators were created by the engineers. The technology is very different, the DNA is clearly and very apparently different, as is their evolutionary path. So the long and short answer is no, the engineers did not create the Predators, in my view, using the evidence provided. Though I can definitely see the argument for it as well, I just think they would have to break some of the established canon to make it work and make sense. Tonally, they also don't fit together anymore. At a certain point, the universes could have blended fairly seamlessly, but now with Prometheus changing the aesthetic and tone so drastically from the Alien movies, it's unlikely Shane Black's The Predator, out next year, will go hand in hand with that. So to see them on screen together again now, and claiming they occupy the same canonical universe, would be somewhat jarring. However, what do you guys make of this? I haven't done a theory video for some time, but this is a question I've seen so often, and I thought I would break it down and hopefully answer it for many, but I also welcome the debates on the contrary to what I've said. So if you believe they were, then I would love to know why, and what evidence can be provided that refutes what I've presented. Let me know your thoughts on all this down below in the comment section, and if you did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more in the future. If you think this video is worth it and you want to support me, the channel and what I do, then please head on over to my Patreon page, the link is in the description box. I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comment section.